Chicago, Illinois, the location for the Suns, and one of the top two-way centers in the NBA, Bam Adebayo, gearing up as they prepare to do battle inside United Center. Suns, Bulls, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Michael Porter. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Adebayo. And it's Carrington in at the one spot. And for Chicago, Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Puffkin in at the two. Well, Stan, you can feel it. I can feel it. There is a buzz in the air for this opening night game.
Kevin, I don't think these fans could have waited any longer. They are thrilled to see their team kick off the season. And for that matter, so are we.
And stolen by Leonard. Diving in.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Carrington with the ball. Outside, Adebayo. From about 16. Rebound by Williams.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Buffkin. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Leonard against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside Porter. Here's Abaji. And it's off from three-point range. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Anthony kicks to Leonard. Over Porter. Abaji pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Adebayo with this screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Williams.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Leonard sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal, and Phoenix pushing it up now.
And the catalyst for the bucket was Porter Jr.'s steal and his smart pass.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up to the Bulls. Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Nesmith, the pass to Abaji. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Carrington's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Young. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
There's the pick. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls with the lead. Anthony dishes to Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Porter with the fadeaway. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Pass to Agbaji. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Over Williams. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
Here's Carrington, covered by Anthony. Fades and shoots. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chicago leading by 5. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Carrington with the ball. Anthony on him. Adebayo with this screen on Anthony. Carrington bounce pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard. There's the lob. And Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal. Here's the 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Agbaji. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Suns lead by 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
So fun to see Giannis in space with the ball like that. Well, fun for his team.
Suns have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Carrington in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Over to the left wing. A 3 from Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Anthony. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Porter.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
Kispert's checked in for Chicago. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And again, it's the Suns missing. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Memphis. For 3, Kispert. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Payne looking around. Here's Adebayo. That one good for 2. That's 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anthony kicks to Kispert. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Agbaji. Here's Adebayo. Covered by Giannis. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. And here's Kispert from the arc.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Moody. Rebound by the Bulls. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams dishes to Kispert. Back to Williams. Double team on Williams. Outside Anthony. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Moody. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's good for 2. Anthony's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Mark Williams. Ryan is checked in for Phoenix. Hawkins comes in for Porter. Now here's Payne. Still yet to score. Pass to Bryant. Now Adebayo. Payne for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
Hawkins passes to Payne. His 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Payne. Pass to Moody. Outside, Adebayo. Leonard dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
To the middle, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it looks like they are.
To review the previous play is under review.
In time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson. With me, this is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Buzelis out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Picked by Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Vassell. They get it back. Another shot. That one no good. Up top, Bridges. Pass to Williams. Halliburton outside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Halliburton picks him up.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Down low. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
The quick look, no good that time.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Williams. Rebound by San Antonio.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Outside for SGA. Here's Vassell. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Stolen by Vassell. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Boston. Searching for their first points of the game.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Halliburton finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Vassell outside. Sabonis with a screen on Williams. Vassell passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
Halliburton against SGA. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Vassell's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Lively. Saric comes in for Bridges. Washington's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Halliburton. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. He buries it from 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Topic. And here's Saric for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Boston making a switch here. Burks is checked in. And he makes all 3.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Vassell. Let's go with a 3. The rebound, Celtics.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Topic to the inside. Here's Buzelis. And here's Vassell. Here's the 3. The rebound by Burks. Šarić outside. Oh, misses the dunk. Spurs lead by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Buzelis. Adams against Vassell from outside the arc. That shot off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Burks against Vassell. Washington outside. Pass to Burks. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Vassell. To the middle. He makes it from the left block. Vassell's got 9 points.
The more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Burks.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Chang gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Topic for 3. Here's Washington. The bank shot, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And
the winner is Black Boy Max.
Black boy, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Let's turn. Shut up. Let go. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the 5. I can't give up on the guys. Oh, pink stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do, the vibe. Shout out to my boy, the vine. Go out with him.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Alongside Clark Kellogg, now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Sharp. Julius Randle is out there with Klingon. Then it's Curry. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. And for Miami, Mitchell is out there with Avdia. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's DeRozan. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Inside. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Fires the three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Sharp with it. Now Avdia defending. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's sent back by Edey. On the top of the key, and it's Miami with another. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to Chicago. Pass to Sharp to the right side. Randall down low. And just miss after miss right now. Miami's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Avdia.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Mitchell against Murray. Carter outside. Lets it go with the three. The Magic again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Murray looking around. Over Mitchell. Clock at 6. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And White kicks to Kuminga. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter, the pass to Murray. To stop the drought. That's tipped.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
The shot by Murray Boyles, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Barnes outside. Pass to White. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. The three. He can't get that one to fall. The Magic trail by 10. Carter outside. Kuminga against Avdia. Here's Carter. And White kicks to Murray. Here's Carter. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
They grab their own miss. Edey gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray, the pass to Carter. Rebound by the Heat. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint.